setups with you in a simplified manner. So please let me know down below if this has been straightforward for you. And please remember to give me a tap on the like button as well. Okay, moving on. Next, I want to explain another very crucial and oftentimes very profitable price action trading techniques around the previous day's closing price again. The red to green or the inverse, the green to red intraday price movements. And these are some of the fastest and also the simplest trading setups as well. This trading technique, once again, requires the previous day's closing price as a key level on your chart, so make sure you have them. So I want to show you this example here of a GameStop trade that I did. I actually stopped out of the short side because I can see that you can see this dotted line here. This is previous day's closing price. Now, stocks, especially momentum stocks and these highly shorted stocks like GameStop, they have this tendency that if they go red to green, meaning red is below the previous day's closing price, they went from below to above the previous day's closing price, the key level, then they usually generate a huge squeeze to the upside. So you can see I was short once I identified that the stock is potentially trending higher and testing that red to green areas again and again. I want to get out because otherwise I'll get squeezed from, you can see, from $30.50 all the way to $33.50. Now, even though I was on the short side, you can certainly play this on the long side as well when the stock goes red to green around that previous day's closing price. Now, very important, this is a nuance I want to share with you. This kind of movements, whether it's red to green or green to red, the kind of move and the breakouts or the breakdowns are going to be the strongest after about 10:30 to 11 a.m. So you can see this red to green move happened at around 11 o'clock here. But the ones in the morning, the one that happened around like what, 9:40 or 10 o'clock, this one failed and failed again here. Usually after 11 is where you see the strongest momentum moves. Adding on top of what I just shared with you regarding the red to green moves, another important thing to know that these red to green moves are gonna be the strongest after at least 1 to 2 previous days of red days. This is why we also call this particular setup as the first green day. You can only have a first green day if you have 2 red days before that. So an example I want to share with you over here on SMCI. So over here, you can see that this stock had a huge red day here. 1 red day, 2 red day, 3 red day. Now, immediately after that, it gapped up and I have had a very, very strong green day. So you want to time your, ideally, these kind of red to green moves with also the first green day. That's how you're going to have the highest probability and the most range to the upside. So now that you understood the upside, let's flip it over and see the first red day or the green to red move. So you can see here, this is the stock SMCI. We want to look at this particular day over here. You can see that this day, the previous day closing